Hello. So my name is Marlene Britton. I'm located in Toronto, in Canada, and I'm a member right now of the Deacon of the United Church of Canada. I say right now because I was formerly a member of the Wesleyan Methodist diaconal community of the Methodist Church in the Caribbean and the Americas. What led me into the diaconate? I was called to ministry from a pretty early age. I say 18 is pretty early. I knew then that God was calling me to this work, and I knew I was being called to ministry. What kind of ministry? I knew it was the diaconate because I had examples of both members of the diaconal community in my church at the time, as well as presbyters. So I saw very clear examples of both and knew what I was being called to and where my gifts were being called to be used. So my mentors at the time was Sister June, a fabulous mentor, and yeah, that helped to concretize where my call was to be exercised. So what is the diaconal work ministry focus now? Right now, my ministry focus is administration. I am the team lead for programs and policies in the Ministry and Employment Unit of the United Church of Canada, which is a denominational construct. I am also the head of the Office of Vocation for the United Church of Canada. And yes, that means I am in charge of the team that takes care of the vocational life and witness and experience of all our ministers in the United Church of Canada. So it is administration, but there is some pastoral care involved there, and there is a whole lot of developmental pieces involved. Prior to being in this position, my diaconal focus was Christian education, general education, and social work. But I have evolved into this position. What biblical story guides our diaconal ministry? I love that story about Jesus and the woman who was brought to him having been caught in adultery. And I love that story because for me, Jesus is exhibiting three things: the listening skills. He listened while they told their story. He listened while she didn't say anything. He listened to all the nonverbal cues of who was present and who was not present as the story was being told. And then he was non-judgmental. The second thing, he asked the right questions and he pointed out what needed to be pointed out. And then thirdly, he gave her an opportunity. And for me, those are the three things that are key in diaconia: listening, checking to see who is present, who is not present at the table, and thirdly, to give people an opportunity in cases where they need that to happen. What image of diaconia is important to you? It used to be the basin and towel, and whilst it's still important in terms of the image of service, the image of community and whatever represents community, for me right now, it's that we call it the spiral, but I like the loop and the circles. So whether it's a spiral, whether it's a circle, whether it's a loop, that is the image that is important to me right now. Because community, I know I need community. I so need it. And I thrive in community. I thrive over people. I thrive knowing that there is a space in which I can be held. And there is a space in which I can help to hold folks. And then I thrive knowing that there is a space in which my skills and gifts will be appreciated and utilized in that community. And then I know that that community impacts the wider community out there which needs to change and which needs to be impacting climate change and all the rest of it. So the circles of community are important to me. Thank you.